Hey everyone, today we're building a Jurassic Park tour, a peaceful ride through our Japanese-inspired park. But as you guys know, in Jurassic World, calm never lasts long. Tornadoes break out, dinosaurs panic, but in all of that, we still manage to build something beautiful. So sit back and let's get started. Alright, so here we are back in our Japanese-inspired Jurassic Park. A couple of things I did off camera is just fill in a few of these gaps with, not gaps, but just areas with some foliage, as well as added these seating areas, Japanese-inspired seating areas. This was a blueprint actually. I go into scenery. And if you guys see right here, the Asia guest seating. And because I just wanted seating on both sides, I separated one of them and just had to do a couple of like duplicates and move things over. But it kind of gave me some ideas on building this park going forward as well. I think this spot looks pretty cool. If I come to the first person view, you guys can see for yourself. The ground view looks pretty nice. This might be kind of open. We could definitely add something here. But I think it really does go well. And then you can him in the background. I don't remember if it was a he or she. We'll check that again. But it just looks cool. And I can hear the thumping too. I don't know if that thumping is coming up on the audio right now for you guys. But it sounds pretty intimidating. And so I hear that music getting a little intense. I have my emergency shelters. Yes. Okay. And another thing I did is, if you guys remember the color for the toilet, or yeah, the toilet building, I really like the red, the style of red. Like it was a little darker. You guys can see in the first episode, but it was a more brownish red color we had before, but we just took the same color and added it here. And I think it looks great. Goes a little better with these trees especially. And then we have our visitor center. But let's continue on, right? So this guy right here is waiting for a home. Let's see. It's a she. Let's keep that in mind. So our I'm gonna butcher these names. Dinosaurs? Oh, I just feel like I said that horribly. But yeah, she is waiting for her home. We'll get that situated. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna make a park tour, if that's what it was called, the attraction, have it come through here and then move this way. And then we'll get a hyperloop next to the visitors section and have that come somewhere right here. We're not gonna take a path down this way. We'll have the Jeep ride be that, and then the rest of the guests here, if they want to go to this side of the park, we'll have a hyperloop for them. And that kind of leaves us like enough space in this whole area to add as many dinosaurs as we want. I believe we're not going to be able to do the carnivores in this area because that's only for that other ride, the gyroscope, I believe. The water looks kind of strange, like sparkling. Okay. And I'm just going to quickly add the hyperloop. I believe it's here. Okay, I was wrong. It's right here. Perfect. Could do a monorail station. No, the monorail station I want to save for another park. Plus, it does really take up a lot of space. If I remember to press shift. Yeah, shift to take the rotation lock off. I think right here should be fine. Do we have a Asia? Yes, we do. I love that. Okay. And this will basically head this way. I'm gonna leave that there for now. and get an idea of where we want to place our park tour. So definitely want to place some shops here, but let's go ahead, clear this up for us, just so we know what we're working with. Guess grass would be the move. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna bring a lot of these trees back in, some more foliage. But also need to know where we're building, because this is... It looks beautiful, but there's just too many trees at the moment. I think that gives us enough space to check. Yeah, perfect. Now... let's check this, actually. So, Park Tour, what's the difference between Park Tour and Jurassic Tour? Altered, best for herbivores tours. Okay. And tours also improved. So not much of a difference, it's just the style of car you're basically going for. We're gonna go for the classic Park Tour. Yeah, I think that might be the move. And we're gonna have to make our custom, because yeah, I don't have my own version of that. Let's see here. Probably be the best option to come out to about here. Well, actually, it's always tricky to get this right. I think right there, because we are gonna have tracks, and I want to know what the entrance and exit is for this. Does it not tell me? I guess it doesn't tell me what side is entrance and exit. Oh, it is that way. Okay. If I went this way. Oh, I choose. I see. Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and start it from this side then. I guess that does actually give me a lot of room then to create that track. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and decorate our track. Yep, or our station, not our track. And I'm gonna do the same thing we've done with the rest of our park here. I believe... yes, there we go. So, do we add a little bit of... no, that's not what we want. Change this and make this black. Yeah, that's cool. And... well, that should be fine. More morning. Well, we're gonna have to open up our shelters for the guests. Quickly do that, so they're not panicking. Although you guys seem... oops, sorry. You guys seem fine. Let's see. Right as I say that, I am sorry. It doesn't look like you're too good there. Yep, quickly head into the shop. You'll be safe in there, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and open these up for them. Go ahead, panic. Do your thing. That's nice. Storm warning right at the beginning of our episode, right? Don't you love it? Okay. We'll let them freak out and we'll continue our job here. Alright, so we want to make sure we don't cover that. Can I actually change this? Okay. It's still gonna pop up a little bit. That's fine. And I can use a 2x4. That'll be nice. So is it against the wall? No. That's odd. We're gonna have to tweak that up for ourselves. Technically, that's not blocking the track. We'll see how it looks afterwards. A different color, huh? I just realized that too. Yeah, okay. You don't want to duplicate for me here? Kind of strange. Okay, actually, I could... take this to the top. Like so. We can put a 2x4 right at the bottom here. Why does it change it back to its normal, like default colors? I would really like to know if there's a way to make that work for us. Okay. From here, you're not really seeing those gaps behind it, so that should be fine. Are we happy with that? I wonder if I can see. No, I can't see within it. Gonna have to work for us. Okay. Right. Not too bad. And now we come over here, do the same thing we did. Did I do this last time? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. And our storm is gone, so we can go ahead and release our guest. You may roam freely.
We apologize for any inconvenience.
Make sure yes, they're coming out. Perfect.
Of anomalous events.
I think we handle that fine. I don't know why you're throwing us under the bus. Why is it that if I press it, duplicate? Okay, that time it worked. Strange. I feel like that's too high up, right? That just doesn't work for us. Does that work for us? Yeah, okay. Not sure why. Oh my gosh, guys. I realized something. Could I have... You know what, that's fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna get this done quickly here. I could have just clicked them all and duplicate. We'll do that next time. I'll make sure. You guys will remind me. And by you guys, I mean myself. Okay. You don't want to duplicate? That's cool, I guess. And there we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now, this part right here, I don't want to put the roof on this necessarily, although if I make it work, then we'll definitely do it. And in these gaps, we can fill something kind of cool for that. This also needs to be covered up. Wonder if this will... Yeah. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put a door. Alright. Should have just had the door first. Now let's make sure it matches our color scheme we got. There we are. Perfect. And our roof. Let's try to do those inverted pieces that we learned about. Don't really see them for some reason. This is the regular corner, right? Yeah. I believe it was this. These are small. And they're also the eaves. So, yes. Kind of large. The color... What if I made that? Black looks good. This... Make kind of a dark brown. The question is, I don't think the style that we want will actually work on this roof, this layout of building. Okay, I think we're gonna need a corner. How far does that come out over here? Yeah, it comes out kind of weird. That work for us, and this is a 1x2x2. Would have to go like that, which doesn't really work for us, does it? Trying to see, yeah, doesn't make too much sense. We are gonna make this work. We use these in the other building. Is my position snap on? Okay, don't need that on. Will something like this work on the top? Here? kind of just placed there randomly, isn't it? You know what? Let's take some inspiration from our arrival building built by a fellow builder. And there isn't much of, you know, we could use these corner pieces. Yeah, our base is kind of strange in that way, right? It's got these gaps in there. So unless we treat it like a straight square box and add something interesting. I was already thinking about like adding something cool here as a guest enter this. And essentially the roof would kind of cover that. So whatever's in here can't be too high up. We might have to do that actually, is to just treat it like a actual rectangle building. Okay. We'll see how it looks. I'm worried that the gap here is not going to be enough. Let's get our sloped roof. I believe we used the to see what the size is actually. It was this, right? 2x4. They do have a skinny one, which is cool. Maybe it's for this exact reason I'm having. I think that's amazing they do that. So we'd basically have to add an eave there to fill those gaps. What they're telling me. Yeah. Just like our arrival building, after some, you know, testing, eventually we get there. Takes us a little trial and error. Even though I'm not entirely the happiest with what's going on here, but sometimes you have to go with it. And for some reason, okay, first of all, I think I might have made this too high. And secondly, the point I was trying to make is the gap actually looks kind of nice. As long as this is a little lower. So that's where it was. And we change the grid height. Right about there? Yeah, okay. Too low? Good to know. Is that actually a line though? Yes, it is. Okay. Music got kind of intense. Like, it's not intense, but it got a little loud there. Okay. So. Up there, I believe. Yes. And then if we look from this angle, yeah, all our gaps are closed. Step there, but we already knew about that. Okay. And ooh, sun is coming out. Very nice. Let's see about top here. I know there's these kind of pieces, but there must be a centerpiece that goes through the center. Unless we do something like this. Should have tested it out before I changed the... Did I change the color for something else? I think I did. Okay, so if we did this and just kept going, we get something like that. Kind of works. I don't know how... It would be nice if this kept going, because I could use... Is this the ridge roof? I could use something like that. Make sure it's centered. %, but this would need to be something else, because you would like this to connect to this ridge, and I'm sure there's a piece for that. Before we change the color, we'll make sure that these fits for us. Okay, we need to take care of that. I don't think they actually have a shopping spot. Just food and drink for now. Yeah, that kind of goes up too much. Because here, yeah, these pieces are amazing, but I'm not able to use those at the moment. How are you doing? Happy? I don't know how, you have such little space. You guys are good? Always gotta make sure everyone is all good to go. I love the Stegoceratops, they're so cool. Okay, not get sidetracked. We have been trying to not frustrate ourselves with the roof. I swear, I think last episode too, we were stuck on the roof for some time too. I'm gonna have to become a professional at this before I record an episode next time we do anything with the roof. Because I don't want you guys to have to just watch this thought process happening. Oh, you know what? Couldn't I? No. They would need to if I was doing... I think they're just called gables. But that's not exactly what we're doing here. Oh, yes. Okay. If we take the grid size down. Can I connect this? Not sure why. You're very locked into where you want to go, don't you? We'll have to go... Is there a size higher? So this is the 1x2. Okay. No, but that goes a little too high. That's so strange. Yeah, and that's just diagonal. Transitional. Oh, that's funny. Actually, you know, we could... That's not what I clicked. Where'd you go? Okay. We could do this. We could 100% do something like this. For this. Okay. It just completes that look of these, Is this doubled? No, they're just like that. Okay. And in the center here, we could honestly add a flat piece and close it off. That may be our best option. Did have this, didn't I? Okay. I'm so sad I'm not able to use these. At the moment. Yeah, I think we might have to take a flat piece, if that's an option here, and just close it off. Or do what we did before. Something like that. And duplicate it down. Sure I didn't select anything wrong. Okay. Not the greatest. Is this what we want though? How does that look? Kind of odd, huh? Yeah. Unless now we use actually the side eaves. No, not that one. The sloped ones, yes. Do you have a very small one? No, you don't. They're a little thick, aren't they? We need something more narrow. I'm understanding all these pieces now, but to make our look come together, I think we're gonna have to get rid of these guys. You know what they did here is adding these pieces. Oh, I didn't even see these. It's random, but it works. And adding something like this might actually be our best option. It closes off the gaps as well. Highly recommend if you guys have some trouble like I am right now and you're not able to get that exact look or some inspiration on how to finish off a build, check out what other people have done. Take it apart if you need to, or have it to the side and just practice. Something I did in Planet Coaster 2 just to learn how to build on that game altogether. Is there... I want to make sure it's aligned, so Do that. Do we do that or do we put it to the side? Side kind of looks nice. Just make sure it's evened. That kind of came over there pretty quickly, didn't it? Okay, perfect. And now if we take those other pieces, how does this look? 4 meter, 4 meter, but it's pretty big. Okay. Just wanted to check what the look was on the top. You know, we did kind of have this from earlier, but I wanted to see if I can't really sink it that much lower. Make sure it's pretty even or aligned. Yeah, I think that's as aligned as we're gonna get it. Because last time I had put this, it was sticking out quite a bit. But this way, you see, it's kind of more blended in. I like that. These are kind of just stick it out there, aren't they? I don't know how much I'm enjoying that though. I like the face that's on there. I don't think. What's going on? Shopping coverage, yeah. Same warning. There we are. And I'm gonna leave these open. Should I? The ones on the side I definitely need to fill in, but make sure everything else is the same here. Yeah, I think filling it in is actually a better idea. Okay, not too bad. Really like those gaps. We can 100% put like a pillar or something here and some kind of statue, and I think that'll be pretty nice. Column. Do they have those? Let's see. I can't think of the exact name. The word gable keeps coming to mind, but it's not that. This is the awnings. Not necessarily gonna work for us. Signs, Gant. Actually, let's see if there's any Asian inspired statues. We could add a... What is this? Okay. It's like something pretty cool. This could, you know, be something like that because the roof is matching our roof. Color's a little brighter though. That's okay. What's going on here? Are they okay? You happy? Happy? Okay, and you're checking on them? Perfect. I think just like the last episode, we had spent about 40 minutes on our rival building, I believe. Statues. Should have checked statues, right? Now, since this is a ride going through, you know, a dinosaur enclosure, we should feature those at the start of the ride for the guest, for the attraction. I really should try to get these statues. On my off time, I will definitely finish the campaign and take care of those. What do we got here? This is really cool. I know where these are gonna go. I know exactly where we're gonna place these. Not here though. Yeah, see, like this would be really nice right here. As a guest are walking. Yeah. What is the other one? That might be a little too big. That's nice, but I think the dinosaur look might be our best look here. Okay. I believe this might be a really nice option for us, actually. You should just keep this at 15. Okay. And as for filling this area, we'll have to think about that. Might be something I do off camera. But until then, go ahead and get our foundation in here. We don't need there. Do we have a smaller? I mean, we do, I guess. Excellent. I love that. Okay. And to be honest, as I look at this, tell me if I'm wrong, but a bench in there would be kind of nice. I think I might have passed it. No? Props, right? Yeah. Okay, here we are. A lot more down in the menu than I remember. Okay, so these are our bench options. This could be nice. No, not that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. What do you guys think about the bench idea? And then maybe putting some kind of advertisement, a lamp hanging down. Would be kind of nice. And one in the front here as well, maybe? Okay. Let's take a pat down just so we know what we're going to be decorating. We've been using this one. Yep. Okay. And I was just remembering something. I'm gonna get sidetracked really bad here. Did I add enough viewing galleries for them here? I think I did. Back here we kind of made a little private area. Okay, so let's just finish this up.
Gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming tornado.
What? You're kidding me. They're joking. They're joking. No. No, they're joking. I don't think we've seen a tornado in this game yet, guys. I'm just looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The tornado threat level has been raised.
What? What do you mean raised? I thought she was gonna be like, no, it was a mistake. It's not coming, actually. We have blue skies. What are you talking about? See, this is gonna sound bad, but I do want to see what happens to the guest if a tornado. We're not gonna do that. We can't do that, actually. I don't want to hurt the park's performance. Where is this tornado? I hear it, I think. I don't think a helicopter should be lifting off or doing anything right now, whoever was flying. Okay, weather is getting a little bit mistier, foggier, whatever the word might be. Okay, do we just open up the shelters now? Alright, here comes the rain. Alright, we... I don't want to see what happens. Alright, that weather shifted pretty quickly. Let's not be mean. The way that water was falling, the way the rain is coming down right now, just made me feel bad for the guests. Where is this tornado? Through a line. I don't see it. This is a good view right here. Let's see if we're able to get a view. Oh my. Is that... Are those the building pieces? No. The arrival building. It's completely enveloped in the tornado right now. Or in the eye of the tornado. It was. It's just attacking the arrival building. Oh no, it's moving. It's moving towards our. Oh no, where's it? I kind of wanna. Okay, it's shifting. There's not a spot for me to really transport. Building damage, yes, I know. Why are you guys not at the shelter? Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank goodness. Could have avoided that, but... Oh, not my new building. Are people running in it? Oh my gosh. Are we in the tornado? Oh my gosh, not my new building. No! No! We worked 40 minutes on that building, you guys. Oh no. Okay, those people are gone, right? They were just right here. Wait, there's people right here. There was people here. No. Alright, I would be lying if I wasn't, like, shocked. Okay, so somehow the arrival building isn't hurt. Doesn't need work, right? Needs, okay, it says needs maintenance. Looks pretty good. The builder of this, you should be proud. Your building survived a full-on tornado. My building, however, did not do too well. This...
If something is bothering the animals, we need to figure out what and get on top of it. Panic isn't a fun thing for any living creature to feel.
So, the thing is, we understand it's the storm. These guys seem to be happy. I don't know how. I guess she's the one that was panicking. That thing was... Okay, you're happy now. Okay. Yeah. You need a... Let's just quickly give you some ground leaf. Because I have not built your home. Don't want you to be lacking. Okay. I'm gonna just do that for now. And... Just, I cannot believe this. How do you... How would I call maintenance to come to that? Requires... There's a fire!
Immediately proceed to your assigned assembly point.
No way! I'm trying to get a view of that. How do I call repairs? Maintenance? I just go to the maintenance, right? Yeah. And tell them to repair that. And repair that. They should inspect that for sure. Because it doesn't have the prompt on it, but it does say needs maintenance. You guys, there's a straight up fire here. You wanna... Okay, here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tornado has now passed. Please resume Maono activity.
Okay. So, you just arrive and the fire's gone? That's cool. Some cool powers you got there. Okay. We are gonna continue while you repair the building we worked ever so hard on.
Personnel, immediately proceed to your assigned
I can't believe that happened. You first tornado for us, first experience with it, and it just happens to go right through the building we were working on. That's just great. Just great. Don't you love it when that happens? Okay. I believe doing the hanging lights would be really nice, but I don't see any like hooks for this. These are floodlights, so maybe wall lights.
Hop on board for the Cont tour and experience 65 million years in the making.
Those are pretty small. That's kind of nice. I do like this. These are pretty elegant, right? Okay. So right about there. Can I do... Okay. Make sure it's on the wall. We'll put something else there. Why is the music getting dark again? Okay, she's not giving any warning or anything like that. Thank goodness. Oh, these are really cool. Wow. Is there another torch? Like a modern torch. I do like these though. You right about here? A little something different. and especially for the guests sitting within there. And let's get some advertising on there. I'm not gonna do too much on the trim because we spent quite a bit of time on the roof. I'll add some details off camera. I would like to get this started and add some dinosaurs for us. And especially our friend there needs a new home. She's been in that enclosure, that small enclosure for too long now. There must be signs, yes. And this is the park tour. I wonder if there's an advertisement for that. Is there one without? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Not gonna think too hard on that. We can put another sign maybe right here. I'll just place one down here for now, so I can use that when I need to. And I'm gonna give an idea what kind of dinosaurs they'll see in this establishment. I think that would be kind of cool. Didn't I? Yeah, I was like, wait, I'm putting two of the same down. Gonna have to see what actual dinosaurs we're adding, just so we can actually be accurate with these signs. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our track in. We'll do that right now. We'll do entrance here because it will be coming back that way. And should just have it head that way right away. We're not going to do the concrete just so it looks pretty immersive. I'd like them to see And where are we right now, actually? Before I continue that. Okay, we are quite a bit into the other side of the park now, so we can definitely turn around. Are we allowed to do overlap? This is our exit, right? Let's actually finish it off from here and see what that does for us. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was worried about. I would like this to be a pretty long trip for them. You guys can tell that it definitely looks like it. This is where the problems lie. Okay, now... am I able to raise this? Really should have thought about that. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. To be honest, there was a simple way to do this, and I think I overcomplicated it. Okay. We come out this way. We're gonna have to go like that, which makes a lot more sense than whatever I just made. And on their way back is where they can get into some more fun areas. This is gonna be an entire enclosure. Now, would I have been able to add a whole station here, actually? Let's just finish this before I start doing some other side things. Lovely. Okay. Now we've got a full track. Let's get an enclosure. We'll get a gate coming through right there. Are there people in here already? Sorry guys. There is not going to be anything fun for you to see. Let's get... doesn't it need to be on the track to work? Okay. Let me see. The only question would be is why are they not able to... if I put this down here and yeah, that's what I wanted to double check. I would like our herbivores to have this whole area. We'll get a viewing gallery here. Yeah, we can probably... this is going to be a gigantic enclosure with many species. Ones that, you know, take over different areas. I don't know. They're going to be herbivores, so I don't know how much fighting there's going to be going on. some of these areas we could place the other ones. Now, let's go ahead. Put you to sleep. Right there. And let's go ahead and also get another dinosaur. Now, I'm gonna add a few herbivores. Not a few, as many as I can get in here. I'll add a lot actually. And then the habitat, next one that's closer to the water, we'll get a carnivore. Let's see here. I had a commenter, I want to make sure I get their name right here. But while I get that, let's see who we can get in here. We should get a Brachiosaurus, to be honest. I think that would be great. And as for that commenter, their name was Violet Pixie Diva. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos. They had said, you know, being that Japanese culture is about Zen and yin and yang, but they're also, you know, introduced the world to Godzilla, and then Godzilla does have Mothra and many other characters. So why not have that in our Japanese inspired park, right? It makes the most sense. So we'll get, I mean, closest thing to Mothra would be one of the flying dragons. We have to get the aviary to see that one. Can't see that here. But let's go ahead, synthesize a few different ones right now. And then I did have another commenter actually also give me an idea that I really liked, and I'm gonna, for our next park, we are definitely gonna do this. It was, I believe, if I remember correctly, the Steven Bendig 9630. Also, thank you so much for commenting on the videos. I really appreciate you guys' support. But they reminded me the movie I was talking about, Land Before Time. Couldn't get the name, but they had lovingly, you know, let me know in the comments, and I appreciate you. So we're gonna get a park like that done as well, with all the names, you know, Littlefoot and all his friends, and make sure we match the species with the characters from the movie. So I think that'll be a really fun, cool idea. And we'll try to, I'll check out the movie just to make sure we get as close as we can to it. I don't know if it'll be like a full-on recreation, you know? Now, I want to get a long neck in here. Oh. I'm not even a second guess it. We're gonna go for it. Gonna do random. Sound very intimidating. Make sure. Okay, and we have an empty bay here. You know, I could do this. Okay, let's incubate. We got a male and female. Let's go for female. Okay. Let's also get maybe... Nope. I made some fun of you in an episode. We do need a friend, I'm pretty sure. We'll get a nest going. We have a female. I wonder if we can get a male. 'Cause these guys are really cool. Yeah, let's do that. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough scientists. Yeah. We'll have to get a staff center. Let's go ahead and actually move. Got 30 seconds on. one. Let's go ahead and transport our friend here to right there. How big is this actually? No, that's not what I wanted to see. So it goes through here. Let's check that out. Okay, we have more than enough space to get carnivore here as well as here. We can probably do a gyro tour then. No, maybe too many tours isn't good. We'll keep this as a tour area. But this was kind of the idea I had. I really wanted a large enclosure with a lot of dinosaurs. Curious how many we can actually fit in there. And should be heading over there pretty soon. Yes. That's also wonderful. Let's go ahead and airlift you to somewhere over here. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll also get something else. Maybe get a smaller species. We Dinosaurs. Now Tau. Shoot, I can't remember, but I believe this does come from. There's a Japanese word. Or I could be completely wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry. This could be a good option for us. How large are you guys, actually? Yeah, they're not too big. 3 tons, though. Okay. They said they were, what, 3.9 meters? Just so I have an idea. Comparison. 9 meters. Yeah, they're not that bad. We'll go ahead and get you guys. We'll also do random here. These options are great. Wow, that's a sound. Right? And let's go ahead and get our scientists on it. Great. Release in progress. Let's see. Did they grab it? No, they're taking the rad. I'm not even gonna try again. Let's see how big she is. Oh wow. Right there. Head poking out. Okay. Yep, she's pretty big. I don't remember if we had actually synthesized this dinosaur last episode or not, but I think she'll be a great addition to our herbivore land over there. And let's go ahead and incubate. Oh wow, okay, it's a great color. Wait, why do I love that? So the males have the longer beaks up here, or whatever you might call these horns. Maybe beak would be in the front, right, around the mouth. So horn, I'm assuming. And it looks like the males have the larger horn. Makes sense. Because there you try to impress, right there. Impress the female. So yeah, I do like the color of that. So we've got this. Oh, the female's got the same. Do that then. Okay. Oh, that's nice. We'll try to get it even, or we'll get 2 males and 4 females. Okay, I like that more. Yeah, we'll do those 2. Perfect. And we'll get another dinosaur. We're really getting them loaded up. Oh, these guys are so cool. And I believe, I can't remember the name, but Land Before Time, I believe this was the dinosaur. I could be wrong though. It could be the Stegosaurus, right? I know there's a dinosaur in Land Before Time that's inspired by the Stegosaurus. Yeah, but let's see. Let's try to find one that we haven't used at all. We do have the long necks, but we don't have the low sitting long necks. I mean, the Brachiosaurus is a Brachiosaurus, you guys. It's so cool. Hey, I just can't even. Okay. Dreadnoughtus. The Dreadnoughtus, right? Notice. Wonderful. We did the Dinosaurs before. Yeah, for small dinosaur that looks pretty quick, I think these are guys closest to the... Yeah, we're doing them. We're doing the Gallimimus. Mimus. I said minus. Gallimimus. Okay. Continue the random. Been really enjoying that. Begin that task. Don't need that many scientists. That's great. And again, more options. Ooh. Female. Tolerant, docile. We'll do even. Cool. Female for sure on that dinosaur. Okay. Just because the females are... Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. What's skittish? So just one with negative trait? That's not bad. Not too bad. This one's gonna be ready in a very fast manner. We'll go ahead and release them. You're coming over here, I believe. Somewhere, yeah, right there. We'll get you guys over here. We're gonna have a challenge on our hand, you guys, once these guys are... I can't do airlift on these right now. Okay. Since we haven't done a proper traditional release, we're gonna do that and then just tranquilize and airlift them after. These guys are being released. Alright, let's check them out. Wow. Would you look at them? They're cool. I'm really happy we went with these guys. They're really cool. They got a good vibe about them. And will you guys let me know? I believe they're the horns on the top of their head, right?
I've got a real soft spot for dinosaurs with impressive looking headgear. Take the Centaurosaurus, for example. I mean, with a crest like that, this animal was born to be a star.
So he called it, Isaac called it a crest. So I guess we'll call it a crest. They're so cool. I'm so happy we got them. And these guys are being transported. Yeah, small, but I know they're gonna be quick. And we have a lot of work to do on building their home. So once everyone's in, we'll take care of that. And while that's happening, you guys also, I wonder if we're giving you enough of a hat to check all the dinosaurs out. I think we are. Oh, did you move over here? That's pretty cool. We'll get a viewing gallery over here. We'll get the tower one. Before I do anything, let's get a shopping center here because that was being asked of us while our helicopters are kept busy. That's cool.
The Gallimimus is
Love
a sociable animal, but its speed is what stands out to me. The ranger teams are going to have their work cut out for them.
Ooh, I gotta make sure security and everything is up to par. We'll take care of that. Where is...
Commencing asset transit.
How large is that? That's not too bad. Okay. I love that we have the pre-themed Asian shopping centers. Let's go ahead and bring this out a little bit. And because it looks like we have some congestion going on. Is there... I love this convoy of helicopters just going back and forth. Pretty cool. Okay. Before I forget, we need to tranquilize. Is that all of them? Yes. They're heading that way. Should we try doing it ourselves? We have not done this, guys, so let's try, right? Why not? Okay. How do I... So that's ascend, controls descend. R is aim mode. Okay. Come on, get stable for me there. Really? No way. Okay, let's zoom in. Ooh, okay, so there's a curve. You guys, those first three didn't count, okay? Alright, I'm focusing too much on it. That! How many bullets do I have? Okay, hit. Let's not move. Come on. Come on. You know you... Right there. Oh, okay. I got the idea now. Alright, successful. I promise. Back in my Call of Duty Warzone days, I was a little better. I know this really isn't helping my case though. Let's go ahead, try to go over here, because they knew that I can't aim. What? You guys just making it easy for me, or embarrassed by my shooting? That you're just like, we'll just stay in one spot, bro. Okay. I believe we got them all. Nice. Okay. And will you please move our new friends to... Go ahead and move them right here.
Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset.
There's a lot of cars going through our park tour right now. I love it. You need a friend. I'm gonna get you a friend. And this area needs to be a little bit better decorated too, so we'll make sure we take care of that. I believe we had an idea for this. I'm leaving this just as a reminder for myself, so that I can make a really nice sign. Let's go ahead and actually fill these areas up a little bit. What are these guys? Yeah, they're pretty big actually. They didn't seem like in the hatchery area, but they're actually pretty big. It's cool. I'm really happy we went with them actually. Really am. I think that as a backdrop would be, yeah, that looks cool. And this could be a nice area for some water. Before we do that, I do want to actually get one of the viewing platforms in here. Now,
Delivery has been completed. Transportation complete. Transportation
that might be the best option there. Yeah, I think that's nice. And we can add some kind of shops or something back here. I believe I wanted to add something here. We do have a viewing platform back there though. I think we'll do a restaurant back there. And, or we could actually do another dinosaur. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of space here. We'll do another carnivore dinosaur there, as well as here. Yeah. I think that's going to be a good idea. And these guys need this empty space filled because it is not looking great. So I think in the center we make a... maybe we do kind of a hill. And here we put some water. Oh, before anything, we should do this.
Transit has commenced.
And we're gonna need quite a bit of these. Once a hill is up there, we'll get another one. Nope. Maintenance. We have maintenance kind of covered over there. Just trying to see where our borders are. Okay. And now the kind of boring part. Assigning teams. We will actually need a personal staff center for this because it is actually getting to be a lot of I believe it's the response team that actually does status checks. We'll go ahead and make that facility right here. So it's pretty close to that one and then our carnivore. A little bit tucked back here. Kind of, yeah. Nice. And what does that mean? Very nice. And if I need a staff, which I think we do actually, we can place that building, I think right here. I don't want to go too deep in there and not have enough space for our next habitat. And then very nice. Okay. So this is the one nearby. I need to change my colors. My skins on the vehicles. Something I've done in the last couple episodes.
Adding task.
Kind of fun too. Okay. 900 meters, 900 plus meters is quite a bit far, so I'm glad we got that new facility.
Heading on patrol.
Okay. And this one right here.
Setting additional task.
And now these guys should give a check. That's just in case, because I know they're going to check everybody. Go ahead and get you to check our buddy here. No, that's Ranger. There you go. How are you guys doing, actually? It seems critical, but just in case.
Enter that asset.
How many can I add? That's it? Okay. Alright. So guests seem this is this is very congested, it looks like. And we need something here as well. The more I'm seeing these gaps, these empty spaces, just makes me want to put something cool there. Like, we really don't need to put a shop here, but we can put some really nice scenery, like we've done here. Make sure we don't cover this gate. But yeah, now that our hatchery's kind of cleared up, I'm glad our other friend is out of there. We need to get you a friend, actually. So you are she's female. We need to get you a male. And then we'll also get a nest going. Because we'll get baby. Baby Therizinosaurus. Thank you. Already set to what it was before. Perfect. Not too long. Okay. We got our staff village facility area here. Do we have people in this area? Yeah. They're just joking around, aren't you guys? I don't know what the joke is, but I wish somebody would tell me. Oh, just kidding. Okay, let's go ahead. Select our eggs here. Get the male. Skittish, okay. Kid male, yes. And I believe I can also hire new scientists. So we should also do that. Staff center. Welcome to the team, Deborah. Alexander. Mira. I used to know Amira. And Zane, Anna Bar, Chloe. I'm trying to see the spread of total skill they have. I think you guys have heard me talk about this before. Xavier. We're not worried about, you know, cheaper incubation and stuff like that. It's more of, so faster treatment, faster extraction. That's pretty helpful. Sometimes I forget to look at the traits. I focus on the skill too much. So faster extraction plus 3 on genetics is fantastic. And I believe that should be it, right? Let's see. Christopher. Not worried about research. Treatment could be a situation. Yeah, we do. I don't think I've hired anybody. Okay, perfect. I believe that's it. Yes. That'll give us space to really get even more dinosaurs in here. Now, let's get a nest somewhere here. What happened? Dinosaur ready to release. When did I... Oh, yeah, the Therizinosaurus. I almost forgot some dinosaurs that I've synthesized. Okay. Medium should be fine for our buddies here, right? Seems like they're enjoying this area. Since I'm gonna have water here, I don't wanna... Let's go ahead, place that right here. And... she needs a male friend. We'll put your nest here for now. And these guys need a small nest. Or they can do medium. So, is it the size of the nest, maybe? No valid dinosaurs. Okay. We'll get a hill. Oh, that sounded cool. go ahead and get our Therizinosaurus out. I think you occupied this area, right? Yeah. So I'm seeing something here, and it looks like they have claimed their areas, and you have claimed this area, they have claimed this area. You guys are kind of mixed bagged over here, it looks like. Now, could I add another dinosaur maybe here? Since it's not really claimed in this section, as well as here, I don't really see anybody hanging out on this side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But
welcome a Therizinosaurus to the park.
yeah, okay. That's what I'm thinking we do. Look at those claws. Wow.
Asset being transported.
Anybody's like... I could be the only one, to be honest. Planet Coaster 2, love playing it. It's where my creativity just goes beyond. Planet Zoo, I absolutely love the style of game. But there's something about Jurassic World where seeing the dinosaurs, it's just, there's some nostalgia. It makes my heart warm. I don't know what it is, but I'm a big fan of this game, and I can't wait to be so, like, even more comfortable with it, more comfortable with modular building and such, and get to the point where we're making some amazing things down the road, you know? Okay. Oh, we got a
Asset transportation complete.
5 minutes? Okay, we got 5 minutes on that. We haven't seen baby dinosaurs in a while, so we should check that out when it's ready. Now I'm thinking we place a hill here. Okay, cool. It doesn't cover the track. That would have probably been easier. Now this goes out to here. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Just a little bit of terrain change. Not look completely... Yeah, see, I like that. And I like that these guys come through here. I could have maybe had them come a little deeper in. No, we'll add a dinosaur that... It'll probably have to be a small one, since this isn't a lot of space for them to captivate. Or take as their area. And this area too. Yeah. And this small hill area, I just want to give a little space for some of our dinosaurs to play around. And can I smooth it out? Not that big, is it? And I would like to get rid of some of these rocks. It's a little... not exactly what I wanted. If I paint it, maybe? Yes. Those are fine. Or never mind. Okay. Now... this gives us everything. We get ground fruit, tall fiber, ground fiber, tall fruit. Let's just make sure. Is this just adding on my rocks back in? I'm confused. What is this? It's like cave growth. Okay. Where is our... this guy I know needs some tall trees. Or cover. So it will take care of that for you. Are you actually okay with this? Let me check. Missing tall leaf. That's what it was, not cover. Tall leaf. Yeah. That's not really tall, is it? Are you okay with that? almost there. You need water too. We'll make a small little pond in this area for ya. Okay. We'll have to come back and add more tall leaf because I know you're gonna need it. Just to keep in theme, we're gonna add a few more cherry blossoms, just scattered. I don't think it's gonna mess too much, or if I go too deep, it will. Go ahead and get you some water here. Where would we place this? Maybe right at the edge here? I'll add more tall leaf in a second. And that's what I wanted. Oh, I totally forgot how water works in this game. That's right. I was treating it like the other games. Okay. For a second there. Yeah, I didn't need to do the whole thing I did earlier. With the terraforming. It's not necessary. Okay. Ooh, this would be a lovely... You guys know where this is going. If we can get it done. I believe I need my slope to be all the way up. Yep. Here we go. I mean, tell me that's not a photo. That is cinematics right there, right? That's so cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, movement and nest. You've got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sinthouse.
Aw, is that the mom? I think so. It's not too large of a crest. There they go. Amazing. Looks like everything is pretty good here, but I gotta check on the adults. Aw, and you guys got to see some baby. I gotta ride this tour actually. Let's get it a little bit more decorated and then towards the end, we'll give a walkthrough. This is cool. Oh, and you guys are up here. Let's see what you need and then we'll take care of that. So you need ground leaf. And where is your... This is your area? You're kind of close to our other friend there. Let's go ahead and get you that. Right on this hillside. That music getting a little dark. Okay, that's a lot of ground leaf. Now, wetland, we can do that. Marsh, bog, marsh. What if I did that up here? I don't know if that makes sense, right? Because this is dry land. We're not gonna do that. We can have the one near the water. That's fine. We can do this actually. Make sure, yeah, ground leaf is fine. Like a little slope, and then right here, just for the fun of it. Oh, we got a accidental waterfall, but oh, so yes, there we go. Oh, yes. Okay. You're still missing wetland. Okay. Did I get too excited about the waterfall and then take away your wetland by accident? My apologies. Go ahead. Get it right around here. Yeah, that seems good. Oh my gosh. Did he? I could tap on the track and they're stuck. That's awesome. Don't move. Don't you dare hit my Gallimimus. Gallimimus. Okay? Don't you dare. I gotta name each one. It's gonna take a while. I'll probably do that. I'll have to do something like that off camera. If I name each individual dinosaur, that'd be crazy. You guys, I don't know what it is, but this whole enclosure is probably one of my favorite things. Okay, let's go ahead. I know you're gonna need... You are missing things. Water, we can add it right here. Shallow's fine. Sorry, you're about to step in water, bud. Oh, oops. A lot of water for sure. Ooh. Does that give me waterfall? No. But, what if? Is my slope all the way out? Get me out. Get me out on this. Can I get water up here? Oh, they're in that area. I'm sorry, guys. Gotta wait for you to move. No worries. There we go. You can never have enough waterfalls. And I like the large rock sitting there. I think it's great. Yeah, that's really nice. Because this is a great area to have water settled in there, and then you got these waterfall spots. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Once these guys are kind of moved out of the way, we'll create something like that here too. Oh, you're hanging out over here? You need ground leaf. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Let's take care of that for ya. That's not your land. This is... How far is your area? Okay, you got quite a bit. Go ahead. Get around the little pond there. Around here too. Just so you kind of venture out so these riders can see you out here as well. I think that'd be kind of nice. Okay. How's that? Making sure everyone's taken care of. Where is your hubby, boyfriend, friends with benefits, or just friend? Whatever situation you guys got going on. Where is he? He must be somewhere here. Okay, let's see how they're doing. What are you missing? Missing ground fiber. Almost there, so... Let's go ahead. Add that right out here. What area have you guys taken? This backside? Okay. So, it looks like this area really hasn't been used. But they've... I'm really happy to see that they've really claimed their areas. It's really cool. We'll create some nice... I have some ideas for these tracks and such. Like right here. Actually, so we got that there's Dinosaurs. We have the Synthosaurus, I believe. That's how you say that? Yeah. Where's our other? So we can add something around here. We have a nest out here, I believe. Yes. And you need a male friend. Go ahead and do that. Synthesize. Here you are. We'll get the egg incubated and then continue on our way. Large appetite. Not the worst negative trait we've seen in the game. $30. All right, nice. Okay, let's check on our friends over here. Where are you? There you are. You guys are happy? How can I know there's a way to... I don't think I ever added a nest for you guys, I just realized. Maybe right here? Yeah. I never... Oh, I just completely... You know what? Because I want you to have some privacy. And I'll tell you why I'm turning that around. Because the viewing gallery is right there. Okay. No valid dinosaurs? I mess up?
Our animals have put their nest to good use. An ecosystem in action. Incredible.
Nice. Okay, this might need to be a larger nest, actually. No valid dinosaurs? It's not gonna be the small. Maybe that's something that I'm just not... I'm gonna place this here, see what happens. We will see if it's claimed. If it's not, no worries. It looks cool. They can take a nap in it. Oh, look at this. That's amazing. And you hear the waterfall in the background? Oh, that's a view. You were in the last thumbnail, so I don't want to use you again, even though you are so awesome. That would be awesome to have, though. Imagine maybe sitting here, a little protected from all the dinosaurs, but having some coffee. Now, this whole space is just too empty. We need to fill it up quite a bit. But before I do that, I would like to actually utilize this gate here. And we do have those Asian gates. I don't know how we got there. That's just too small. Because you could do this and one on this side, but it's as large as I can make it. I could make a whole custom wall that goes along this way. Might do that off camera just to test out what my options are, because that's going to take some thinking. And I'd really like to show you guys that. So that's the workers gate, I believe. Yes. Now, it's not like they ever use it, and I believe that's because it's invisible. So that's fair. How's this? 17 visible dinosaurs. Local dinosaur PO 3000. Transport rating 68%. How can we increase that? One vehicle per 100 meters. Twice. Okay. Is it raining? Yes, it is. How many guests do we have in the park? Why would this number be one issue reported? Okay. Let's check that out. 740. Transport. Restroom coverage. Accommodation. Oh my gosh, you guys. We don't have any hotels. Okay, let's release our friend here, and then we'll get a hotel down. Because can't believe we've done that. This is your area, right? I believe it is. Yes.
Asset collection request received.
Make sure you're next to your female friend. Now, we could place a hotel here since we're not gonna... It's quite a bit of empty space. I'm trying to really fill up this park, aren't I? Let's place a hotel back here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Dinosaurs to the park.
That's awesome. Need to think about that one too much. Make this large. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the
And we can probably place another one there too. But let's get one close by to here. Here he goes. As the other dinosaurs just stare on. And if I put a hotel here, it's going to get too cluttered. We already have a lot going on. I had an idea for a scenery piece here as well as here. So instead of doing that, or placing the hotel there, we'll place it over here. I know I was thinking about adding an enclosure here, but... I mean, we could do an aviary back here. Let me just see how much space that takes right now. I mean, we can... Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can get away with the hotel right over there. Alright. That's the staff. We'll make sure we cover that up a little bit. I think it'd be cool if the hotel's here. They get a view of the enclosure. Raise the prices on that, because I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? Have a view like that, you gotta raise the price. You can't just not, right? Okay. I believe that's the viewing point for the guest. And that's a staff area, so how do we want to do this? If we want to go with the idea I'm talking about. We could do something like that. And man, you guys are keeping busy. Well, welcome. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to Japan. Welcome to our Japanese-inspired Jurassic Park. I don't know if this was Japan. Where in Japan would this be? Would we be near Mount Fuji? I don't think so. Or would that be Mount Fuji? It's not looking big enough. Alright, I keep getting sidetracked. That's our other hotel. This is our new one. Go ahead. And I believe I can add another hotel here. I have this idea where... I'll tell you guys what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel
Go ahead and cover this up a little bit. Give the staff and guests their own privacy. Okay. Not gonna cover this area up. Maybe we can add some plants here. I think that's got cactus in it. It's not gonna work for us. I might have placed those in the other parts of the park, so we're gonna have to change that. It's a little too tropical. I do wish we had some more options for bushes. I could add the other... Forget the name. Yeah, that's kind of tropical. We'll think about that later. I could add the scenery pieces and add actual foliage. That's gonna take some time. So yeah, I think this is a cool idea, right? You're sitting, like, look at these guys. And if, I forgot the name, Stegosauruses? Where are they? Stegoceratops, if they happen to come this way. I hope they do. they have that option. We'll get some more Stegoceratops because I believe we have the space for it. And this is the expensive one. And the hotel across from it will be a little smaller. Will be the more price or the cheaper option. Can I place this here actually? Yes. And just right off of this,
For your comfort,
the path continues to the aviary right here. So we'll take care of that. Yeah, I like that. And the Asian themed blueprints are really saving us some time here. Okay. So random one right there. Okay. So now, hope you guys are happy. Where are you? Yes. I believe you don't have a nest. Okay, so you need a hidden from guest. Let's see. Thought you had way more area. I thought you were going all the way out this way. Did you kind of take over their spot over here, buddy? I could place it here and then cover it up maybe a little bit. Will that be okay with you?
Hey, that nest looks pretty cozy. If the dinosaurs aren't into it, I might crawl in and take it for a nap test drive myself. That was a
what?
joke, if it wasn't obvious.
I don't know, buddy. It's kind of strange. I don't know if you wanted to say that. Okay, so that's a perfect tree. I think there's some protection there. Like, yes, there we go. Now, where are you? There you are. Are you okay with that? You need more ground leaf? No worries. Got you covered. Okay. And we'll fill those areas in. I already told you guys about the plan for this. We'll make a Japanese inspired gate. Something similar to the... It's not here. And I really need to learn. I know how to get the dinosaur encounter done. I'm glad we got that. We might make another one. But the amphitheater is still something I need to learn how to place. Like, I know how to place it down, but how to set it up. I'm having some trouble trying to figure that out. I'll definitely get that figured out. Now, it is a pretty dull path. We'll definitely add some more scenery. We could add it. Let's add another dinosaur. Maybe you would like it to be... Why did it show blocked for a second there? I'm curious. Dinosaur none, nest type large. Okay, not sure what that... What does this do? Changes?
ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The tornado threat level has been...
Are you serious? Are we getting two tornadoes? You guys saw that? You guys saw that attempt at my guest by this guy? About to have a meeting with you, sir. Okay. Oh, you guys claimed your nest? That's awesome. I'm so happy. Thank you for doing that. You will get all the tall leaf you want. Much tall leaf as you need. You guys are definitely claiming more areas, which is great, actually. Okay, I'm worried now because we've been warned about a tornado, and you guys saw what happened last time. I would really hope it doesn't go over there. Just to any dinosaur. It can head this way now. Last time it thankfully skipped it because we had this female Therizinosaurus in there. Oh no. Alright, let's get our shelters opened up. Alright. Where are you? Where are you? Why am I nervous? Where is it? Please, just don't hurt my dinosaurs. Where is it gonna start from? Is it gonna start from the same place? I hope not. Where? It really kind of stops operations, right? Like I could... Oh, okay, it's back here. This is a terrible place. If you think about it, it would have a lot of oil, gas, just being the staff area, the maintenance area. Yeah, this is... If it destroys a maintenance building, how are they going to maintain it? Like the other buildings. Should we go into it? Let's see. I can't even enter it. Let's go to the ground level. Let me pause that. And... Are we already in it? I mean, look at that. Okay. Wow. Is this the eye? Are we in the eye? Definitely destroying this building. Ow! Give me this. I'm taking this. Where's the turbo? Give me the turbo. Where? Oh no, it's going into our... Oh nice, I just repaired it myself. That's really cool. New dinosaurs. Okay. Let's stop having fun. That's terrible. No. Get out of there. Please tell me it didn't just pick up one of my dinosaurs. My Stegoceratops. Please, no. This, what's the view in here right now? Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Are you gonna go away? Because this is unfair. They did not deserve this. Oh no, it's heading towards our hotel too. Wow. This is not letting up, is it? Oh no, now it's kind of heading towards this area too. Let's maintain his team dispatch. That's good. Can you also repair this and this? Oh my gosh, our hotel? Is that on fire? Is that the hotel? No, that's hotel. That's a big fire. Is this gonna... Is this gonna go away anytime soon? The amount of damage it did was definitely double the last time. You guys, look at that. Oh no. I mean, not sure how that part caught fire. Must have been an amber coming from there. That's wood, I'm assuming. That's the only way I would think. Oh, that's horrible.
Fixing it up.
Cool. He maintains team with superpowers. Is there? What else is broken? Yes. Let's go ahead, fix this up too. And those are big fires. Is the antenna on fire? Okay. AC. They're keeping it kind of real, right? No, is that a vent? So is it inside just on fire? How are you guys just chilling? Alright, I think you guys are fine. It's just a little rain now. Alright, that took up some of our time. 10 minutes or so, right? And I completely forgot what we were doing. I know we took care of this. Our nest we had placed. There was something we were doing. We were excited about. Yes, so we need to check this out in 2 minutes. This is going to be really cool. You got your gang just hanging out around you? That's awesome. I love that. Okay. That's really cool too, with the cherry blossoms there. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually take a ride, see what it looks like before we add more things. Now that the rain and tornado is gone. There was something I needed to do, right? Oh, we were trying to get this nest. They kind of have a problem with it, and I get why. So what if I added the larger one and it was the cave style? Like, is that okay? That's pretty private. Let's see if they try to occupy that. I keep seeing the female Therizinosaurus, but I have not seen the male one in some time. Sure, he's just on some adventures. Do we have... Nobody's here? Let's take our opportunity really quickly here to make our waterfall. Sure, why? I know the fence is there. I wonder if that's messing with it. Can I... remove this rock? That looks weird on the waterfall. Like that. Am I able to remove this? I am. Nice. Yeah. Can I sink this in a little bit maybe? Great. I love that. Kind of looks like this water, this pond is just collected over rain. This one has some story behind it from these beautiful lands behind it. How's your view? I haven't checked this one out. Yes, not too bad. That's a really cool shot there. Where's the other...
During most of your
Ladies and
tour,
gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Manchisaurus to the park.
Wait, what? Did they already... Oh, come on. I knew I was gonna miss it. Where are they? Must be hanging out with... Yep. How are you doing? Did we just have one baby? I think so. Aw. Please don't slip on that. Oh, they're so cool. Maybe we smooth this out a little bit. That's looking a little bit rough. Is that something I can do? Yes. Yeah, it's kind of easier for the dinosaurs to walk into that. The slope there and there is totally fine. This makes no sense. Why would there be grass here? Oh. Don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Kind of? Yeah. Nice. Okay. I didn't like the whole greenery going on. Okay. Let's go ahead, take a tour. Let's see how our building is after it survived an earthquake. Pretty simple, to be honest. I really need to put some more details, some trim, things like that. And make a sign for this. But I'm glad with this fountain here too. Just gives a little... Really... Damn, the camera is so fidgety, right? It gives a bit of a I'm trying to think of a word, but for some reason I keep thinking of the word trailer. It's like a trailer to the ride. Can I just get into this like that? No. Let's go ahead. If I speed this up, is that an option? Okay, let's take...
Is Dinosaurs territory. The huge claws you see adorning each hand
Oh, that's really cool.
primarily used to dig and forage. But if it is forced to protect
So
itself,
they understand that this is a Therizinosaurus area.
not hesitate
I
to
love
use
that.
them in the name of self-defense.
That this is the area that they've habitat, or, you know, claimed as their territory. That was a word I was trying to look for earlier, was territory. We didn't see any, sadly. We might need to introduce some more in this area. I want
Next
to...
in our tour, we move alongside Centaurosaurus. Centaurosaurus is a species of hollow-crested hadrosaur from the Shan.
Okay. Just want to see what the guests are seeing. That's cool. Oh! This car didn't even try to stop. I'm the driver? Excuse me? Brakes, brakes, brakes. No? Yo. I think I'm gonna fire my stack. I think it's time. Oh no. What is that on the track? Is that just a piece of a track? Okay, yes, it is.
Like other hadrosaurs of its kind, the Centaurosaurus is able to switch between bipedal and quadrupedal stances with ease. This allows it to browse vegetation at different heights and evade predatory threats if necessary.
Oh, it was a baby dinosaur. Oh, he got out of there. Wow, this is so cool. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do. Come on, guys. You know what's happening. Let's go ahead and try to check out what some of the areas look like. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I forgot that they kind of claimed this area. I thought they were on the other side of our hill, but I'm glad they're in this side too. So it makes sense why that their Xenosaurus has kind of gone more to the Gallimimus side. Excuse me? That's a bush. How did that just take me out? Is it a bush? No, it's a... Wait. It's a pretty thick branch actually on that one. It's like, what? Okay. And so... this area still seems like it's unclaimed territory. Let's go ahead and check out our... I'm kind of glad I went with this hill. I need to sculpt it a little bit more, just to make it more appropriate for our area. Maybe add some snow, since there's snow on what might be Mount Fuji. Really like that. I really do. I have to remember I have guests in the cars, so I can't just go flying into water like we did in a previous episode. Don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see what they're seeing. Where is... I don't remember how to pronounce their name. There they are. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm off-roading. Don't mind me. We might be blind. Oh no. Okay, we're not doing this again. We're not gonna ruin these guest experience. We're just trying to get up close and personal to... There they are. Hello, how are you guys? That's their nest, I believe. Oh, they're so cool. How are you? Oh, sorry. Did you just move away? Did not want to make you uncomfortable. And yep, these are our fast friends. They're still pretty decent size. They're not too small. What you doing over here there, Xenosaurus? You're just hanging out? I mean, I'm glad. Do what you want. I'm not going to tell you not to go places, but I hope you're not making any of our friends upset by being in their territory. Oh, are you moving away from me or the other guys? Okay, that was fun. All right, so not sure. We've been looking for you. Your female friend has been all alone over there, and you're just over here hanging out with the other species. Are you shy? Are you hiding from me right now? Huh? Are you hiding from me? Come over here. What are you doing? You're not hiding. I'm right here. Oh my god. I could have sworn that he went to hide in that tree. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to lecture you or yell at you. You can do whatever you want, but you know, at some point you gotta go back over there and mate and maybe have some babies so that we have more of you. Or just follow them. I think we synthesized a silly goose, I'm pretty sure. Because she over here? No, these are Syntotaurosaurus. Okay, that's not too bad actually, guys. This was a really fun episode. We started out with this building. It got destroyed by a tornado. We finished it up then. We filled in some more gaps here. We got our hotels in. We got what I think is the most important closure in this park. And we're going to add so much more to it. Off camera, I'm going to make a Japanese Asian inspired gate right here. And maybe a wall that's not too closed off that goes along this. Yeah. We'll decorate that hill a little bit more. As for back here, need to fill these gaps as well. Add some kind of scenery. Before I go... Okay, so they're happy. We just needed to put the hotel in. 100% accommodation. Can raise our restroom and transportation rating. Once we get the, I believe, Hyperloop in, that'll take care of that. We could actually probably add the Hyperloop on the hotel side too, just to make it easier. Yeah, we'll do that. Do that right now. Actually, number of different species, so we need to increase dinosaurs. So we'll definitely add some more of those guys. Now, if I come up this way, can I add a Hyperloop right over here? So the guests can, you know, they go from their hotel straight to... Is that connected? Yes, it is. Lovely. Let's get the path on there. Nice. Let's see here. That's coming all the way out that way, and that's going there. Perfect. That should help with transportation. Did not know it snowed in this area. That is new for me. Wonder how the temperature affects them. I don't think it will. This looks so cool, actually. I wish we got more snow. What a lovely spot to close out the episode. But a few things I'll do off camera. I let you guys know already, so cannot wait to show you guys that on the next episode. We'll add some more dinosaurs, get some carnivorous dinosaurs in, and name them Godzilla, Mothra, and a few other Godzilla universe names, characters, species, right? And I think as for this episode, that's kind of basically what we did. It was a really good progression on the park so far. Still haven't thought of a name for the park, just calling it a Japanese inspired Jurassic Park, but we'll think of something eventually here. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me today on this build, and until next time, I hope you're having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.